everyone. Hey, Cloud say the 30K to Phoenix here at 501 Witty. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. What the hell you waiting on?
Hey, what's up? It's comedian Nate Williams. I'm here at the 501 Witty podcast. Listen.
And I just had a great time with 501 Witty and the crew. They are amazing.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Trippy Trav. Glad to be on Ladies Lounge. Whole lot of love was shown, you know what I'm saying? Great topic, great substance. Make sure y'all check that out on YouTube.
On 501 Witty, you guys go subscribe with 501 Witty. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe on Facebook and YouTube.
They did an amazing podcast at 501 Witty. Make sure you subscribe to their channel on YouTube.
Subscribe, like, all of that shit. Everything. There's some shit going on. Y'all need to be involved. So tune in. Check us out. For sure.
Yeah. Like
Now we going.
Welcome to the
501 Witty
podcast.
Oh, he gonna do my lines for me?
Yeah. You know, if you ain't tapped in now, you make sure that you comment, like, subscribe. You know, do what you're supposed to do. We sitting here with the lovely ladies. It's our last day in this motherfucking building. So
Yeah.
you know, you will see a different location, different background. Sitting here with Clyde Wendell Slater III,
I like how
aka
you
the
took
Phoenix.
over. Okay. Introduce all of us. Don't just introduce him.
Okay. We're sitting
Good
here
luck.
with Miss Monica.
He just
Miss-
called my girl name.
We're gonna call her Miss Mo.
Yeah, Moso.
Moso Loso.
Okay, I like it.
Go with the rest of it.
Okay. Then we got the wonderful
He don't know all of it.
Dorinda. Are you talking the rest of it? Like,
Yeah, also napping all these locks.
Nappy if you want your life.
He don't know it yet. He don't know it.
She got a slogan and I don't know it. I ain't been here long enough.
Yeah.
What's my handle?
Oh, then we got
He don't know.
Ori. Wait, I had it.
Orion, say it. Go for it.
Oriana Dorinda.
Ooh.
Orion,
You
close.
close.
Ooh.
Come on now.
Okay, I'm impressed.
This is my dog. We locked in like 59.
Ain't no switching up.
Yeah.
Then you got me, man. AK Keaton. You can find me everywhere like that on Instagram. You can find me at I am AK Keaton. I gotta get their Instagrams because I be slipping sometimes.
You good?
Also, _82.
There we go. Y'all hear
TikTok.
it? TikTok it.
It's Moso82. And if you know you want to get locked and loaded, Facebook, Locks Wrestling LLC, where I am oh so proud to make your nappy oh so happy.
There you go.
See, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I ain't never been a nursery rhyme kind of guy.
Yeah.
Back to the Phoenix here.
And of course, we'll get to my handles later on. But if you're, like he said earlier, subscribe to the channel. We are definitely growing at a good pace. I'm very happy with the overall reception. And also, like I said, we have a different different demographics of our audience. We have people who like the long form. We have a good portion. Well, pause. But we also like those people. We have people that actually like short form videos.
Them short ones
get it.
Them quickies be getting you
You don't
sometimes.
need that much.
And so they literally be.
Quickies.
I will upload some shorts and they'll be eating them up like crazy.
Eating them up, them eaters.
We've been talking about eaters this
Them
morning.
eaters. That's that confirmation. Them eaters, baby.
But now we appreciate your viewership as always.
Doesn't matter today.
Please be honest in your comments. We'll definitely get some feedback. Hey, even those who are hating, we appreciate that
We
too.
love y'all too. You know?
What up,
A
haters?
comment is a comment, you know?
Yeah.
Hate some more.
Man, what they say?
Oh,
They don't like me.
just go in the comments and
They
you'll see.
don't like me.
You will think they will think we stupid. Don't know what we talking about. All that shit. They'll take a certain short out of context, and now you look at the whole conversation.
Make that a short.
I tell
I
you
just
what.
said I might
I
be
tell
stupid,
you
but
what.
goddamn it, I'm here.
Let them know,
You
AK.
feel like
Let them know, AK.
what they saying is not factual. But you gotta understand, all this is opinion based. So if you feel like their opinion is not valid and yours is, let us know. We'll have a conversation. You can come sit down and have a conversation because it's probably what you want anyway. You probably just want to come on here and just don't know how to ask.
Come on.
So if that's the case,
in the room.
come on.
Hey.
But now we definitely gonna get back.
I feel like I need the church clap.
I'm having the ladies clap back at you guys in the comments too, so they can defend themselves as well. Cause they should be on the ladies' tops.
I think they like me, cause baby, that's what you happen in elementary school when you talk bad about somebody.
Yeah.
That mean you like them. So I'm gonna assume that anybody that talks smack about me, you like me. You want to touch my lady bits, but I ain't gonna let you. Ooh.
Not lady bits.
You know why?
Lady bits, why? Because I'm exclusive.
Exclusive. Okay, yeah.
But
I
remember
would-
they said I was going to be miserable and alone for forever.
Yeah, the one person did say you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your
So
life.
to be you.
Jokes on you.
But with that said, I'm assuming everyone's in the great spirits, good mentally, everything good. Yes, no, maybe.
Photo bombed.
Is it photo bomb or is photo stocked?
Man, I don't know what's going on.
Get photos.
All of the above.
It
Yeah.
is crazy. Hey, enough of that though, because I hear about that shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we all good.
I'm great.
Yes. Simply
You done kind of slept a couple nights, got over the
I
recent.
feel like streaking naked down the
Hold on,
hallway.
hold on. I'm on her right now.
Anyway.
It was bang bang
Listen.
for whole.
Okay, cowgirl. We made it though.
Yeah.
Right? We
Listen,
made it. Been
y'all
made
did,
it.
y'all.
Whether we win or not, when was the last time you even stepped foot?
It's been 30 years. About 30. It's been 30
So
years.
stay off
It's
my
always,
ass.
it's always
Thank
a
you.
good defense. It's
Thank
always a
you.
good
I shows like when things are going, go ahead, find a button. There you go, gunshots. Because you were on my mind throughout the game. Because I said, okay, for those fans, that fan base is as a whole, I said, oh, they're going to be ecstatic.
No, I tell you.
But then Mahomes, like always.
Well,
And-
Let's not also negate the fact that we lost some of our key players to injuries.
Oh, Green.
Yeah, he snapped his whole ACL.
I get that.
And then-
but at the same time, okay, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
Say what you going to say.
It's all right.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
That fumble hurt.
Yes, it did. I'm not gonna. I don't
And then they
deny
just
that
stopped.
part
They
either.
just
Yeah.
got away from McCaffrey. Like y'all just act like
They
y'all
wasn't.
touchdowns.
They stopped running the damn ball.
Oh,
Why is
pass
that?
the dust.
Now that's poor coaching,
He
if you ask
fumbled
me.
one time.
Yeah.
I think
Come on,
that's
man.
poor
This man done
coaching.
fumbled
And if
plenty
it-
times this year.
And I feel like he always, when it come down to pressure, he just forget how to coach. If that's my personal opinion.
So, as a fan of your team, honestly, what do you think next year looks like for you guys?
Well, we just fired her. Was it
Defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you agree with
Oh,
that?
they did?
No,
Cause they did that literally
The
like
defense was nice.
Right,
I
it
know.
was.
So I don't agree with it. No,
But somebody had to take the
the fall. So of course,
But-
it's
Was
a
he,
black
the
man.
new, was he? I was just finna say, was he the newest person or was he black?
They really need to be working on that offense, if you ask me.
But so next year you think same results?
I don't know.
Playoffs for
Depends
sure?
on it depends
But
on-
playoffs for sure. More
Oh
definitely.
yeah, I believe in them. Yep.
But good luck to everyone in the NFL out there. You know, I'm happy for you Kansas City Chiefs fans. Hey, salute to you guys. But hey, listen, for the Cowboys, y'all need to get y'all shit together
Wait,
Quick.
how do we get back on them?
because I'm speaking to my fan base.
To his fan base.
I got to be realistic. I'm a realistic Cowboy fan.
That diehard, win, lose, or draw. Don't even.
But I understand that we have came short too much in these past 4 or 5 years. When we had solid offense, solid defense, and we just still dropped the ball each
So
time.
What do you blame it on him? Poor coach?
No, I blame the players.
Your ass is on the line.
Well, this is last year's contract anyway.
That's the thing with Jerry Jones. He gonna let a motherfucker ride they shit out.
So okay, no. So take that. Let's talk about that real quick. If you're going, let's say we win 11 games at least each year, you go into the playoffs. You either lose in the wild card or the divisional round, but you're getting to the dance per se.
You didn't get into the dance. You just got to the front door.
Okay, so that's your sentiment. So fuck it, let them go. Because who you gonna put in that place to really inspire supposedly the team as a whole?
A coach with better inspiration, I guess.
But you got to put something in. You got to give me a name. You haven't.
Ain't none of them free right now.
So then you have to keep what you have. Correct.
Get one from college. Bring back Jim Harbaugh.
Harbaugh?
Yeah.
He going to Chargers.
He went to Chargers.
He went to
You
Chargers.
should have got him.
He wasn't available
He was available this year.
because he had just won that championship.
All right, then.
But anyway.
None of these people they talk. I'm talking to the people.
Oh yeah, sorry. Most of them watch sports like that. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
not that deep into it. I like sports.
Look, if
but
it
I
make
ain't
you
that
feel
deep.
better, Mo, I wasn't either. But then my nephews be balling their asses off, and
Yeah.
I'm at their games all the time, and so now I love it because I actually know what's going on.
No, I know what's going on, but how y'all know the people's name? Like I watch sports, but how y'all know? I don't know all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I know what's been going on with the sports because I've been a sports mom for a very long time.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all know what's going on, but like y'all, I don't know none of these people.
Well, we'll move out of sports so you can be included in the conversation.
Oh,
No, we want to make this all-inclusive conversation.
Interacting with the people, you know.
But we know you're doing. We know you're doing well right now.
But I was talking about
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
I want to reach out to my haters because I love them so much. I love you guys.
Hey.
With all my heart, with all of my soul.
But you doing well though, Moso?
I am doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful.
So in this channel, depending on we are recording. Where are you going?
That had to go.
Yeah,
That's what we're going back there.
Hey, this is real life, baby.
if JD was here, he'll be like, we are so professional.
Real life, baby.
Oh, he be on your
What
top.
you want me to do?
Yeah.
Put it in the flag,
Yeah, I don't know.
He said, mm-mm.
But sometimes we'll be on the time traveling aspect of this channel. You watch one thing, we be in the future. Sometimes we be in the present moment. So when we recorded something recently, that'll be in the future. You were saying something about relationship statuses and stuff like that, but it's still relevant right now. So we got some great news before we started recording. No, not too much deep. But I'm saying you in good spirit. I'm saying you in good spirit. I'm saying
I
you in good
am,
spirit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm exclusive and I got a
Well, you-
new part-time job.
Yeah.
You know, gonna
And a
make,
new part-time love.
No.
you know, business is kind of picking up, so you know, the money finna start residing where it's supposed to be. You know,
In the lock game
in the
specifically,
lock game.
how does that go for you guys with locks? The cycling of whatever you're doing, retwist or however you want
Am I
to.
doing my own hair?
No, just in your business. Like, as far as how does that work? Is there peaks and valleys as far as the seasons or no?
Yeah, like now it's starting to pick up because it's tax time. I
Okay.
love tax time.
Okay.
People like new installs. People want lock extensions. Which
Okay.
means them the big bucks.
Mm.
You know, my fingers are hurting from.
Yeah, you said something earlier.
Yeah, I tore my fingers up. But
Oh, so you were doing all day yesterday?
no, the tool I use to make lock extensions is very sharp, so it catches your finger. And when it catches your finger, you got to keep rolling because you can't stop.
No, correct.
You halfway into somebody halfway did, and you just stabbed your finger 15 times. You got to man up, you know, and keep going. That's why my two fingers look like this.
Let me see it. Yeah, I see it right there too.
Yeah, but I'm getting ready to invest in the actual automated tool because I'm tired of my finger looking like this. And that way it'll take less time, and you know the prices can kind of increase because you're gonna be out of my chair in half the time.
Already. So with that said, when the last time you had your locks paid some attention to yourself in general?
Probably about a month and a half.
Is that typical?
No, sometimes long. Sometimes about like 4 months.
Nope.
And before then, it was like 4 months. I mean, I'm doing everybody else. Mine's the last one I think about.
What yourself, Dorinda? Is it about that time? I don't know. I don't have locks.
We were going every 8 weeks, but now our locks are getting too long. She said we got to go to 6 because it's taking her too long to retire.
Slow, and she
And
she
we
not lying to
do
you.
not miss. I know, I believe her. And we do not miss an appointment because I don't do hair.
Yeah.
So
I can
when y'all sit down,
That
is this a
would
3-hour
be
ordeal, 4-hour ordeal? What's this?
Well, when we were at 8 hours, it would take about 3 to 4 hours for one head, but there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I budget for that in the budget every time and don't miss an appointment because
I
I'm
know
not
your
going to do it.
loctician love you because I hate when they switch up on me
Yeah.
and they change the appointment and I be like, it's gonna take me longer.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me longer.
We do not miss
And
an
so
appointment.
you like you said, I think we asked this before. This is rest of your life locks,
Till death do us part.
not changing never.
No.
You too, right?
This is my second set. The first set I combed out. This set, if I do get rid of it, I'm going bald.
No, don't do that. No, keep your locks.
I don't have hair around here anyway. So.
Well, we don't-
Oh,
but-
y'all see? Look.
yeah.
Note to my barber. Shout out to KC. He hooked me up.
Already.
KC got me right. Look. He got me
He did.
He got me right, you know. My barber, he gets me right. But honestly, if I'm done with this one, I'm going to stay a low cut.
Okay.
But with what she's saying on seasonal, I can understand because it is expensive. And like if you have my style, woo,
Yes,
it sure
I
does
love yours.
expensive.
In regards to just maintenance,
Like, yeah. Reties only, because maintenance wise, like daily maintenance, always best thing I could have ever done.
Does she
Don't
wash
miss
her
my,
hair?
huh?
Does she wash her hair?
hmm She wash it, she steam it, she be putting all these natural oils and stuff in it.
Take my time with
It'd
my
be like a
clients
whole
wash.
spa.
Yep, I call mine the Royal Wash because I've had clients in the chair be like, woo, woo. So that should be real when you get in there.
We come to you, the second person, you talking about your daughter, right?
Yeah.
How long she been growing hers?
Same as me. We got
Okay,
done the
gotcha.
same week.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming she's gonna be long game too,
That's what she said.
cause she can get up and go too.
She loves it.
Wash her face, brush her teeth.
She's been independent with her hair ever since we got it done, and it'll be 3 years next month.
That's
She's been completely independent with
all.
her
This
hair.
is 3 years.
Yeah,
That's a lot. You have the healthy fiber.
yeah. But that's also because I don't require a lot of product in it. I don't do a lot of maneuver in it. It goes up when I'm working out, up when I'm sleeping. And then sometimes, it'll stay up when I wake up and I just carry on about my day. But then when I do take it down, I use an essential oil and water blend just to spray it.
All right.
And then about 2 to 3 times a week, I'll spray like a heavier oil
So,
on it.
from both of you guys, tell the people at home, for those who are either starting out with they locks for the first stage, however y'all classify it.
Trust the process.
Go ahead, talk to them.
Trust the process. Stop looking at everybody else's hair lock journey because even though everybody pretty much starts the same way, everybody's journey is going to be different. At one point in time, I had 6 people in my house with locks, and all of us, we got them interlocked, but everybody's locks were different. You cannot go on YouTube comparing what your hair is supposed to look like. It is not a quick weave. It's not a sew-in. It's not box braids. It's your hair. It is your journey for a reason. Put your blinders on and focus on your own locks.
And be prepared for it to seem like they're getting shorter before they get longer because they have to fill out before they start dropping down. It's a process.
So, real quick too, we talk to some cons, if any. Is there any cons going this direction? No.
If you can't budget it,
Don't do it. Go
and
to
you
traditional.
don't, if like with mine are micro braid locks, and even with sister locks, the smaller they are, the more you're gonna have your
expensive they
head,
are.
the more expensive they are, and that's gonna be on the maintenance part too.
Yes.
So if you don't want to figure it out yourself,
Just
you
stay
don't
with
need to do it.
Just
and-
stay with traditional.
Yeah, stick with the traditional ones or don't get them at all.
Can y'all remember what sparked this influx of people just going this direction?
I don't know because I started.
You think it was that?
I started back in 2010, 9 when it wasn't popular. For women
But
to
yeah,
have
but
locks.
it had to be in the past 4. Say again.
Colin Kaepernick.
So you think it was? I think it was like the past 5 years for sure. I started. Well, say
Yeah.
3 to 5 years. It's like
Since I've been down here in Arkansas, I've seen, and it's mostly older women. Older women are really the ones that. I have so many older clients. It's not even funny. So
I think there's a big push just culturally and socially to buck against the system. When you got these kids that are getting expelled from school or colleges trying to cut their hair, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
different sports and athletics trying to cut players' hair or disqualify them from a match or something like that.
yeah.
So I think there's a social push to it. And I also think that as a culture are ready to get back to our roots as much as possible.
It's good.
And now what sparked it for me is, like I said, I don't like to do hair. And I had a big old fro and so did my kid. That comes with a lot of maintenance. No thank you on that. And so, and I actually went back and forth for a while, trying to decide if I wanted to,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
trying to decide on if I wanted to actually get them done or not. My daughter is the one who was like, Mama, please, can we do it? Please, please, please. And I spent about a year doing research on the different styles, the cost of maintenance, how much maintenance you would need, all that stuff. And I did it for about a year before I finally switched.
Already.
And wish I would have done it sooner.
Oh,
my daughter, she's had them since
they're good. They've been there for a week,
since
but they're
about second. Me and her argue about that. My daughter had her locks since she's been about 2nd or 3rd grade.
good. Yes, ma'am.
We've had to trim them up a couple times
me a
because
couple.
she didn't do what she was supposed to do. But she loves them, and
Thank
the
you.
fact that we were locked before it was a trend.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd be surprised how. I've had people, because back in the day had locks, they asked me, is you a dyke? What do my hair got to do with me? What else?
They think you be studies.
Well, no, so
Whenever you study.
I mean, because at one point that was the sentiment when someone went that route. That studs were known to go this particular direction.
Yeah.
Now, of course, as time progressed, obviously, this is a common thing.
But
When
even when I decided to do my undercutting, that wasn't a big thing. After they stopped associating locks with being gay, once I cut all this, it was, no, I just don't like hair. I would rather be bald headed, but.
Well, people don't when they don't understand something, they approach it from a confused point. Yeah, you gonna what? Anyway, so I can see what locks. I'm not saying it wouldn't serve, but it's just, bruh, I just like your hair too good. I don't know, man. You never thought about doing that for real.
It's gonna take a long time. See, you would be a perfect candidate for, I call them brother locks or inner locks, because it takes too long.
Hold on, real quick too. Okay, I keep saying different types of locks.
Oh yes, it's a slow roll.
Yeah.
So is it 10 different kinds?
I don't know.
50?
Yeah.
What's the most common one? Give me what's the 5 common ones? You said sister locks,
Sister locks, free flow.
free flow. Okay. What's the
Now you have micro locks.
Micro.
You have instant locks. Instant locks are becoming
And you got them big tree trunk.
Oh, the wigs.
Yeah.
I got a client that has wigs.
It's called wicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Damn.
a bunch of different of them.
It's a lot of shit going on.
And see, that's all I do is locks. I don't do anything else.
Okay, so
Yeah. If it ain't natural hair, like just doing twists, all I do is
You know, I used
locks.
to have my braids.
man, I don't know. You gotta think back.
You say what?
It's different.
No, I'm just saying. Like, don't worry about it. Moving on.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel so alienated right now.
Why? I don't have this shit either.
I mean, you ain't got no hair.
I never will either. There you go.
Message.
What's the topic?
We're gonna get the.
Somebody asked what's the topic.
Oh, so we're gonna talk about basically age of.
Alexandria, the
Hey,
topic is locks.
No, we're not. No, it's not locks. Not
The
locks.
topic, woman.
But-
Not the topic.
Ladies and gents, the topic would be basically talking about age appropriation in regards to.
What's not age appropriate for kids.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna just give a list of things and see, because for example,
Anything.
in today's, it appears that, and this is no talking about you guys, it's just saying in general, kids are allowed to do a lot more than we were allowed to in my generation coming through. Like things were like reserved for wait till you get grown for this and this and this. Nowadays, it's a little laxed on a lot of things. So let's go with something very simple. Let's see how much time we got on this segment.
Haircut.
You want to start there?
We go ahead and we can pick it back up.
We're going to do our handles real quick. We're going to punch out, and then we'll come back to it. So real quick, he kind of gave an introduction to everyone's handle.
He did.
But go first, Miss Dorinda, how people can find you.
Hey y'all, you can find me on Facebook. I'm Dorinda Alexander. I am Oriana _Dorinda on all other social media platforms.
And I am your girl Moso. You can find me on TikTok at Moso82, on Instagram at Moso_82. And like I said earlier, if you want to get locked and loaded, follow my business page on Facebook at Locks, Dress and Things LLC, where I am oh so proud to make your nappy oh so happy.
I'm AK Keaton.
There you go. There you go. Get it, girl. Go ahead, tell
No, I don't know your name just like
That's
that.
all we know on
What's the
Facebook.
Instagram? What's the Instagram?
I am Keaton.
I am Keaton.
I am AK Keaton.
Oh,
There you go. I am
Okay.
Keaton.
I didn't know that.
I am him.
okay, he is him.
And then myself,
And him.
you got something else for? You good? Clyde will say the third, a.k.a. the Phoenix, as always. And you can find me on Facebook with that same handle. Also, go to YouTube, put in Clyde will say the third. Go watch Clarity, Dez 1, Dez 2, Next Door Strangers. Be on the lookout for The Devil's Lobby. And Dez 3 is in, we say pre-production. The teaser trailer will be shot here shortly. In the next few weeks, we're going to get that rolling. And then I'll be writing the script the 1st of March. And I want to deadlines be done with the whole script by at least early April. That's my deadline I'm putting on myself.
I want to write a script.
We can talk about that if you're really serious.
I wrote 4 of them.
I want to write a book.
But no, subscribe to the channel. Please continue to watch us. We appreciate you overall support of the network. We'll be right back from this particular reset and commercial break. If Bobby Team, everybody say hi to Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up, Bobby?
Boucher.
We love you, little bro. So, age appropriation when it comes to these children, kids in general, teenagers, all of the above. So, go down the list. Someone said hair. We will do that fine. We said hair color. So, is that even a? So, first, is that a big? Is that a big deal?
I'm talking back in the day.
Go ahead.
Saying back in the day, I was saying like back in the day, a child coloring their hair, even in high school, was unacceptable. Now, hair color is
Was it though?
it was. When I was like,
See, we're talking about different generations.
But no, that's what he said. He had said back in the day what was unacceptable hair color because.
We got to which day? Because his day, yellow day.
We not too
my
far
day
apart though.
Are different days.
But we
because
not,
in my day
like,
they had it in their hair.
But no, I'm saying like in my day, like I colored my hair, so my mom was like, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was not. It was coloring your hair, wearing color, all that shit was considered too grown.
Okay.
And now it's not. Which
So,
I ain't never had.
as a
problem.
parent, people with children, and you'll get there.
Oh Lord, everybody start talking about these kids and get on my
Do you-
ass. Hey, look, I ain't got no kids.
No, it's okay.
Hallelujah.
So, would you have a problem with, let's say, does she even have color in her hair at all?
No.
If she said, Mama, I
told
want
her
to.
at 14, she could. So that'll be this year.
Oh, so she's actually.
No, she's been asking
My
me
bad,
for
my bad.
years.
Also, you said no until.
Right.
So question: what made you choose the age of 14?
A teenager, I feel
Okay.
like-
High school.
And right, well, almost there, but
But
yeah.
in eighth grade.
then they also have like some of the dyes are less toxic. We could get some stuff that's like semi-permanent and
Mm-hmm.
wash out
Hair
over time.
wax.
Yeah, so there's options for it that
Okay.
maybe weren't there some years ago. But
So
I feel like 14 is appropriate.
And then as her mother, you don't feel like that's much of a big deal. Like it's just
Right.
different color. And I'm assuming when your children came through, that wasn't even an issue.
It's never went to be an issue. My thing is, I'm not a hypocrite. If my mama allowed me to do it, then I don't even think second guess on it. Even
I got
like
you.
with tattoos, my mom.
Well, we'll get there. Hold on. Don't talk about that. We'll get there too.
I was grown with this. This was it. This was the first time I'd ever dyed my hair.
Okay.
And it was actually a dye gone wrong because I didn't get what I asked for, not even remotely close.
When you were a teenager, you wanted.
Now I still had a fro,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a few months before I locked it, actually.
But as a child or a teenager, you wanted to change your hair color at one point.
Well, no, when I did, it was with weave. I was unbelievable.
Okay. So real quick, we go switch to tattoos. Now, when I came through, shout out and much love to Lucille, grandma, may she rest in power continuously. She told me it was not even a question. Nothing was done as far as that. We'll put tattoos and piercing the same thing until you're 18. That's she told me. Now, man, don't even, because she soft on your ass like a motherfucker, man. Because he couldn't do no wrong in her eyes. Because this motherfucker couldn't do no wrong in her eyes.
That's not true.
Man.
I could do some.
Anyway, she told me none. Until you're 18, you leave that, hang that up. So when it comes to tattoos and piercings, you see currently, a lot of kids, they have full half sleeves, and then they be rocking out whatever they want to rock out. Holes, whatever gauges they have in their ear. How do you guys, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a little different for piercings than tattoos. I'm
Go
not
for
a fan of high school kids having a full sleeve. I probably wouldn't let Presley get one until she's at least 17 or 18. Now, piercing, like if she wanted her nose pierced or something like that, 16, I feel like would be appropriate for that.
What about, go ahead.
Well, like I was saying, I don't believe in being hypocrite because that was the one thing I asked my mom for when I was 15 for Christmas. So I don't want nothing else.
What,
I
a
was
tattoo or a
like, please
piercing?
a tattoo. I was like, Mom,
Okay.
please, all I want is a tattoo. So my thing is, well, they don't do it at 15 anymore, but that was all. If I could do it at 15, I would allow my kids to do it at 15.
Where'd you get the first tattoo at?
I have Tommy Pickles on
Say less.
yes.
Shout out to Rugrats.
Fruit. I love Rugrats. So yeah, Tommy.
So that was more, you can kind of hide that and also,
Oh, I didn't hide it.
well, I'm not saying you would, but I'm saying,
Oh, back then I didn't either. I love sometimes. Short me out, baby. I'm
Already.
proud of tummy.
Already.
But I also think a lot of it has to do with the household that you grew up in. Because my parents were firm believers that it's blasphemous to pierce anything but your ears and get tattoos. You're going to hell.
That's strong on it.
But I mean, that's literally how I was raised. Like religiously, that it was you could pierce your ears and that was it. There is no, you don't write on you don't mark up your body.
The body's a temple. The body's a temple thing.
I mentioned something not too long ago about my forearm half sleeve that I want.
Carvings on the temples back then.
No, you're right.
I'm tatted up.
What'd you say?
It's carvings on the temples.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying what I was taught.
And I don't think I'm
That's what they say. Your body is a temple and you don't mark it up.
So, question for you, AK. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let you
No,
finish.
I was saying like even so much as this past, was it October? It had to be. It was around when my grandma died, and I was talking about like the sleeve that I want or half sleeve that I want. My auntie, you don't need to mark up your beautiful body like that.
You have tattoos?
And I was like, I am. I got this one right here.
Okay.
Got that around the same time that I died and marked my hair. And
Okay.
got a nose piercing.
Gotcha.
Piercing all
So
this
in the
shit.
future, when you have children, this is real, like a genuine question. When you start to have your family, what kind of boundaries would you set in place when it comes to your kids in that particular aspect of things?
Look at me.
Will you? No, seriously. Will you have a stance on that, like none until they get to a certain age, for tattoos and piercings?
Yeah, yeah.
What would be the age for you?
You can't get no tattoos until you get the fuck out.
Okay.
You gotta get the fuck out.
So from your perspective, why would you have that stance? There's nothing wrong. There's no right or
It ain't
wrong.
that deep. If you still want it when you're 18, holler at me. You don't need to holler at me no more. 'Cause
You're right.
You're already,
You're grown.
You can go do what you want to do. But if you still feel the same way you feel when you're 18 and when you're 15, then go do it.
Because when I was coming
But
through,
why am I letting you get it?
go ahead.
Why am I letting you get it? Why? What's the point?
Because Lucille, when it came to me, she was saying that,
I went and snuck and get my first one.
say less. She was saying that, at one point, the people who giving you jobs looked at things a certain way.
Yeah.
And it really it really derailed your opportunities.
And it doesn't now.
Well, it
Right,
doesn't
no,
now,
but back
but
then
it did at one point. So she said,
So
absolutely
it
not.
was,
She wanted to protect me, make sure I had opportunities when I go in this workforce, that they would look at me because like being black, if you was tatted up, they thought games.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's why she really was strong on that.
she-
And I appreciate that shit because
Yeah,
it worked. Like, hey, it is what it is. And then when I went to the military, that's when I started. Because I was
She
grown.
told me, she was like, you going to get these tattoos, just don't get none on your lower arms.
Yeah.
Don't get none on your neck or your face, something that you can't hide. That way you can always cover them up. So that's why they always stop her.
Correct.
So,
Well,
watch-
that's different. That's
my
different.
watch cover this and something
Yeah,
else
yeah.
on. Yeah.
But like I say, in today's,
I got this one after she passed.
yeah, because now, and also in today's society, they kind of just look over there. They don't really judge
Yeah, they don't
so
really-
harshly about tattoos
Or
currently.
piercings or hair color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your full body? What?
I got a lot of them too, so I feel you.
What about, at one point, well, this is how it was when we had family gatherings. You had the kiddie table, you had the grown folks over here. You don't remember? Don't worry about it.
I feel like
Okay.
that's
Okay.
culturally how it is.
But what I'm getting to is,
All of us.
you know how parents in general can have like really, it's okay to have a conversation with your kids, but sometimes they can be privy to too much adult information and shit like that. Do you think there's been too much of a blend of kids being ingratiated in adult conversations?
Yeah, growing up too fast. Yeah, they don't need to hear everything that y'all talking about. They don't need to know everything. Now I understand transparency, in the household, especially if it's a single parent household, because y'all got to be on the same level. Y'all got to sit there because you got to make sure that your kids are aware of what's going on. Sometimes you might have to have them grow up beforehand, but at the same time, it's like some shit they just don't need to know. Now that it's age appropriate, like we're talking about, it's just age appropriate. If you 5, I don't need to be sitting here telling you about sex at 5. You know what I mean? If you're 13, I don't need to be sitting here telling you about my bills and how they do.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that. at
Go ahead.
13.
Go ahead.
Because of the fact, it's not trying to stress them out, but this is something that you can ease them into
Yeah.
early.
Financial literacy.
Yeah.
Financial literacy, yeah.
But see, that is financial literacy, being not telling them out. Now I can understand not telling them I don't got enough money for it, but if a bill coming up, you can sit down and be like, man, this bill is this much. This is the way you can pay it.
Yeah.
About it, I think you can do it. It's to
Yeah,
a
see,
certain
I'm
extent.
talking about the word part. Like you put it on them like it's their fault, like it's
Oh
their
yeah.
problem.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Like it's their problems.
Oh, no.
Like they can go out and go get a fucking job. Now they can go cut some grass or wash a car or something like that. True enough.
Now, what I did with my daughter when I needed somebody to talk to, when I didn't have anybody to talk to about stuff that was going on, I always would tell her, I'm not coming to you for you to solve my problem, so get that out your head.
Mm-hmm.
You are just a listener, because I did notice that it was kind of weighing heavy on her, and I had to realize, baby, you can't solve my problem. I just need somebody to talk to that's going to actually listen to me. And once I told her that, she automatically asked me, what's going on with you? You need somebody to talk to, because she know I just need somebody to talk to, not to solve my problem.
So, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna get your perspective. You have, of course, teenage daughter. How do you navigate that?
What?
Just
Like
we
if I-
just having conversations, like not giving us so much insight into whatever grown folk thing you could be going through or grown folks stuff in general. But like, but you still have conversations with your daughter.
Well, yeah.
So how do you navigate that?
I don't include her in grown folks' business.
At all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, and when she is, she's an only child, and I'm the only parent she has, so she loves to try to stay in my business. So there are plenty of times that I have to tell you, you a child, stay in your place, get out of my face, and she'll do it, or she'll go around the corner and try to eavesdrop. I caught her doing that 1,000 times too. She loves to be in my business.
Okay, so another scenario. Let's say you have a stressful time at work or whatever, something stressing you out in life. Grown folks stress. Sometimes parents would come home and, just like vomit it to the children.
Yeah. I
This
don't do
this
that.
person at work stressing me out, getting on my damn nerves, or these motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no. I'll say if I was like, ooh, it was a rough one today, but then I'll leave it at that. If I need to vent, I got a journal and a therapist.
Okay. Moso?
I think me and my kids do the same thing to each other, baby. I'm quick to get a phone call. Yesterday after my daughter game, I got a phone call, and me and her both agreed we hate her coach. But it's like,
Shout out to the coach.
it's like I think I've given them a safe space for because honestly, I don't know who these kids they talking about. I don't know their life, but their stuff is just as stressful as mine because it's their level of stress. So I give them a safe space to talk to me if somebody made them mad at school because that's their day, and they know they can spill it all out on me, and I ain't spilling it all out on them. But it's like, I don't have any really family that I'm close to, and a lot of times when I'm going through stuff, if I
Yes,
gotta
ma'am.
go tell you the whole story on just because you don't know what I'm talking, it's a waste of time. Like my kids, because me and my kids are close, so it's like you probably have been in my job, you know my clients, so it's easier for me to just tell you that instead of having to say, Duranda, so I got this client, or Duranda, I'm at work, and you don't know the person, and you're not gonna feel it as if how my kids would do it. I feel like you're uninterested because you don't know nothing about what I'm talking about.
Well, that's a problem with the world. People don't know how to be sympathetic anymore.
Yes. So it's like with my kids, I'm not dumping it on them for them to make me feel better. It's just easier to talk to them because they know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like when they come talk to me about their school and people that they done did it so much, I know they don't have to say, I'm talking about this person. You remember you seen them? They can just go into the store and it flow like water, and it's easier like that.
Okay.
Because I can't change nothing you got going on, but if you can just tell me your story without me having trying to figure out who's who, it makes it easier to just vent. So I think it's a, like she said, your kids shouldn't be in certain business. I agree that, but like just talking about your day at work is no different as if you had a spouse. You talk to the person that knows what you're talking about because it's easier.
And that's why I'm going to ask the follow-up. So I'm not saying you're not saying wrong or right. So let's say you had a homegirl that you generally confide in. I don't know if you have
Well,
one or
now
not.
I do, so I don't really talk to my kids no more. I didn't have anybody.
I got you. Okay, because that's what I'm going to get to. Because
Yeah,
sometimes,
I didn't have anybody.
let's say if you didn't have, you had a husband, but let's say someone didn't have a husband, but they had a girlfriend they could confide in to talk to those people about certain things like that. Or if a homeboy had another homeboy, they can kind of just chop it up versus putting all this stuff on their children.
Yeah, I do now. So
Me?
now.
Oh,
go
go ahead. Sorry. No, I was cutting you off. Go
I
ahead.
do now. So now it's like now I'm just a listening ear for my kids.
Okay.
Like when I can't go to my daughter's game, I make sure I watch the game because I know she's gonna call me and she's gonna have to vent to me. So instead of her having to tell me what happened, I've already watched it. So I'm like, girl, I seen it. So it's like it gives you that feel of I'm venting to somebody that ain't got to worry about backstabbing. You know what I'm. That's the feel that.
Okay.
But now I have a homegirl to vent to, so I'm quick to get on.
Already. Go. What you about to say?
I was just gonna say for me though, it's also like just kind of who I am, my personality wise. I don't like to tell my business. I'm very like
Guarded.
Yes, very guarded, and I don't trust folks, and I damn sure don't like to ask for help. So that's how journaling got started for me because I was holding it all in, but I needed a way to release something.
Real quick, you had said something real. So you say you like asking for help, and I understand that too because I'm the same way. But I think that's more me being a man. But I'm not saying. So where do you think that came from?
My childhood.
I don't go say less. I got you. All right, now keep going. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was saying.
Journaling and not asking
What you
for
say?
help.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So when it comes to a lot of that, I'm not a big venter. I'm very much a recluse. I'll get away from me. Everybody, don't talk to me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna be in my room, lock the door, turn the lights off. Leave me alone. And I'm not gonna tell you nothing. Just let me be. And when I'm over it, I'll come back outside.
Had that worked for you thus far? Is it?
I'm not gonna say that that's the healthiest thing, but that's also why I got a therapist. Shout out to the therapy.
No, for real.
Yeah, that's
That
also
shit-
why I
that
got
shit
a
works.
therapist, and I'm on like my 4th journal. So
Okay.
to me, when I feel like I want to get it out, but I'm not the type of person to just go to anybody and talk about it.
Yes.
It could be my best friend. It could be my sister. I'm just really not that type of person. So that's where the journal helps me because I am releasing it.
Yes, ma'am. So here's another question. When it comes to like the conversation of sex and then exposure to whatever degree that may be when it comes to music, TV and content, what ages are we kind of starting this particular, what do you think is appropriate?
10.
So you say 10?
To be honest with you, though, because
Okay,
they're
10.
getting exposed to it at school so early, you kind of have to. Now, when it comes to like content of music and TV, that's a little different. But when it comes to educating them about it, you have to start early these days. That kid's fucking at 9.
Yeah, you gotta start them. You said 5. I think 5 is like you don't go into detail, but 5 is the right time to break down and make sure you know the proper name for your body parts.
Go ahead.
You might just start saying it. You gotta give them a cute name.
They
just going through
But
the
here's
school
the
like,
thing: you don't give them the cute name because, again, if you gave it a cute name and they go to the school.
vagina and penis.
There you go.
Okay.
No, but what if they go to the school and somebody's actually touching them and they're feeling safe and they be like,
Excuse me, man, they
such
touch
touch
my
my fluffy part, my fluffy something, touch my
My
bunny,
no square.
touch my bunny, and they think the person is actually talking about a bunny. The kid is talking about a bunny when they're talking about their private area.
So yeah, you're saying the educational part as far as make sure they can properly identify certain
Yes.
spots. But and that's fine. I guess that's entry level. You know, you've been.
It's him. Get your cousin.
I heard him.
On one.
So what about the actual? Yeah, because some kids see certain things. Let's say
Right.
they see like on TV, couple kissing, intimately kissing, and being carried to a bed, and then the camera don't show the full, sex, but it's implied a lot, right? But they seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know what's going on.
Now you don't know what you're gonna get.
So like, are we gonna go to that detail with the child at 5 too? Because they're seeing it. Because
No, at that age, most-
mom and dad didn't tell them to go to their room and
That's
stop.
going over their head.
No, it's not.
Some
It's not.
I just need them to identify.
At 5,
These are my private parts. Nobody's supposed to touch it but me, and leave it there. Now when they 10,
Okay.
you gotta let them. Hey,
So
hey,
I'm gonna ask you, so when they 10, how detailed are you getting?
you gotta go all the way.
Oh, you saying go ahead?
You got to. Hey, look, this is that. This is your.
No, explain. Talk.
Penis.
There you go. Say it.
This
What,
is
what,
your penis.
what are we doing? Talk
She
about
has
it.
a vagina.
Yep.
You like girls, right? Or if it's a girl, you like boys, right? Okay, you don't know yet, that's cool. But look, it's gonna come a point in time where you figure out what it is you like and who you like.
Yes, sir.
And I need you to understand that what you have is powerful.
Yep.
And you can't let people misuse it. You can't let them abuse it. You can't let them treat you any type of way. Because people will come in your life just for the purpose of getting what it is that you have. So you got to understand it. And when you understand it, I need you to know how you should use it, when you should use it, if you should use it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you decide that you really like a person, and I mean really, not just some little, I think they cute, then it might come a point in time to where you decide that you want to do different things.
Yep.
Those different things entailed are things that are meant for procreation, but are sometimes done for recreation.
So then, when you get to that next step,
Oh,
and
Father, that was such a good conversation.
Why,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
the information,
Why, thank
Father.
you. Now, if it's my boys, I'll be like, hey, boy, just use a condom.
well, I mean, hope that come around 13, 14, maybe 15, potentially.
Fuck no.
I'm saying as far as, because 10 years old, they're not even busting nuts.
Shit, 11 is.
I mean, yeah, you get wet dreams around 11, 12.
Sometimes you don't need a busting nut, it's just a little humble.
So, let's not even encourage that.
Just a feeling.
I'm not playing when I said.
No, I'm not.
Rather than
I'm not.
Younger and younger and younger.
It is not missed
doing
upon me.
inappropriate things.
It's not missed upon me. But I'm saying I just don't want to just be encouraging a 10-year-old to be.
We're
No,
not
but nobody's
encouraging them.
I'm not saying you
There
are.
are no 10-year-olds watching this. I
No,
hope.
I don't even think out in the world people are encouraging them. Now this is gonna get
But
a
this
little
what's
dark
happening,
though.
like,
It
they-
is what's happening. So you
Like,
don't
it's
know
wild
what
out there.
other folks are exposing their kids to in their
Correct,
home.
correct, correct.
And then I hate to even say it, but the amount of kids abused. And then going to school and telling their friends about it. Or going to school and trying to reenact the abuse that's happening to them on their peers.
Yes.
That's another way that a lot of kids are getting exposed to this
Yes.
stuff. So it's not just on the pleasure side, it literally
Yes, ma'am.
all different forms of waste. And so that's why I said that it's getting younger and younger and younger, and why you got to talk to them younger. I
Yeah,
talked to my
free in
kid when she
school.
was, I'm talking, and when he said the age that he's saying is around fifth grade, sixth grade.
Yeah.
And that's when I had that conversation with my daughter, and I showed her a live birth.
Bro, they freaking in school. I was freaking.
What about with dating? Like, what do you think a good appropriate age? If
Holler at me when you're 18.
Yeah,
Set
right.
yourself up for failure.
Yeah,
I
sure.
know.
I just
I
want
know.
and
I
you
know.
are setting yourself.
I know.
I let her
Go-
start dating in middle school is what it was. Now,
Oh,
what
like
I mean
right now?
by that was me and the mama took both of them and watched them like a hawk to go skate.
right, really, 13, 14.
My 14-year-old girlfriend.
I was gonna say.
Really?
I was gonna say.
Taking
that,
it,
bro.
you took y'all both took that like genuinely serious. Like, okay, that's
no,
cute.
do we take it serious? No.
But I'm saying as
Do
far
we
as-
expect it to last? No.
I'm not saying about lasting, but you said you and the mother of y'all both took the respective parties out. Y'all watched it from afar, chaperoned. So you took it serious.
But that's that thing
I mean,
that
yeah, you got to.
think
Yeah.
about
In
think
the
about
world, in the world of phones and technology,
Yeah.
you got
think about when kids are hovered over or they are
It's also-
sheltered.
Yes, ma'am.
And the minute they get out in the world,
Yes, ma'am.
they
Buck
lose
wild.
they shit.
Yeah.
So again, I think this is what we have to, this is what
Stupid. He's
Try
stupid.
you lost your shit.
I heard. Go ahead.
Like you have to look at it. Think about kids that are allowed to do things
Say
and they
less.
do it in moderation in small doses. When they get out on their own, they don't go too far.
Yes,
Yeah.
You
ma'am.
don't even have to explain this to him.
I'm aware. So he says, I know exactly.
So it's
He
like,
knows this
so it's
first
like,
person.
It's not just for me. It's for the audience.
and
at home.
I've learned with my son and his girlfriend, I think we be so scared they're gonna do something. A lot
Yes,
of
ma'am.
times, all they're doing really is talking.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
do more talking than anything.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like if you take like, oh my God, they're gonna be in a relationship, they won't do this. Like if you really just watch them, and I know it ain't for everybody, but if you really just watch them, a lot of them just want to say that I got a girlfriend.
So then, next thing for you ladies, whoever, because this is your daughter. You speaking
No,
up.
it's my daughter. No, this is my 14-year-old son.
So you talking about your son, but or your daughter. So when is the next age when you step to like, you know what, you're allowing the person to come to the house and y'all sitting in the front room type stuff? If that even would that even happen?
Dum dum dum.
I'm asking for that because that's
I mean, it
that.
ain't happening right now, no.
But what age would you feel comfortable? Like, okay, 'Cause they coming over and they're like, you know what? This has been long standing because it's been what few.
I mean, I guess.
Would you allow that?
School, like 11th, 10th, 11th.
So
12th
16,
grade.
17, he or she, they can come over, sit in the front room, not
Right.
going,
No.
don't go in the bedroom at all. Either in the kitchen or
Yeah, I need
the,
to be able to
the living
lay
room
out.
right there, or the dining, where the front room.
Yeah,
Okay. You be cool, that's fine.
yeah.
Okay, you be comfortable. Gotcha.
Am I gonna be comfortable?
Well, you mean you have to, you
Still
letting it
be a
happen.
mom. No, but I would, yeah,
Okay.
around that age.
And since you have the daughter, and from this perspective, let's say she want to go over to his house. Trust me, bro, I get it, because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at too. But if the guy comes over, sits in the front room at your house, but now mama, I've been invited over here, you gonna let her go?
I would have to have a good rapport established with that parent to see if I even trust her to be able to go over there, because I don't let her go to folks' house now.
It ain't even that. It ain't even just a good rapport with them. Like, man,
No, if
a
we
person-
have, but if we share the same values and outlook on parenting and how that's
But this
navigated.
how I feel. I'm like a person to show you anything. Like, oh yeah, like they're a great parent out there, and then they get home and don't even be there.
But-
leave the son. And
But let's say you do
daughter
take the strict,
no.
but let's say you had the strict approach though, but you
She
get
gonna
to,
sneak out and go anyway.
but you get to the whole potential of
She
other
gonna
things
say
taking
she with
place.
her friends.
So,
Ain't gonna end up at
so
the
you let her go
courthouse.
ahead and say, okay,
Cause kids gonna do what, it doesn't matter if you give them freedom, you don't give them the freedom, you monitor them. At the end of the day, a kid is gonna do what they wanna do.
gotcha.
No matter how precautious we were, they're gonna do what they wanna do.
All right.
These kids are sneaky little individuals.
So real quick, I'm gonna do a quick sharp turn here, because this happens too in society, and I've experienced this too when I was a teenager. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol, experimenting, access to. They got relatives that are the same age as them, whatever influence, peer pressure, whatever you want to say.
That's another thing you can't stop.
So,
Kids are sneaky individuals.
so let's.
try it one time with me. I'll let you try
They're
it one
sneaky
time.
individuals.
What age are we talking about? If you were,
No,
we-
14, 16, something.
and
like
what
that.
are we talking about? This the alcohol and marijuana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't trying no goddamn Molly and cocaine together.
I'm not even thinking that.
Molly and cocaine.
Yeah.
Get the line.
Yeah.
So
You gotta roll the dollar bill up like this.
Haters don't come for me. I
Got
don't
you.
do no. I don't do no bullshit.
Dorinda,
No.
you
It's gonna be around that same 11th grade age.
okay?
16, 17, somewhere up in
They
there.
might try
Then you
it.
could have a sip of
They may have.
11th grade, they never
No,
tried.
he asked with my knowledge and of me knowing and what I'm willing to expose my child to, not what they doing behind my back, because what I don't know about, I don't know about.
True.
Okay.
But as far as her doing it in front of my face,
Yes, ma'am.
She gonna have to be that old, damn near out of high school.
So
And
would
she
you
can have a little simple,
go ahead, AK?
simple
Go
soda.
ahead. Go ahead.
I tried alcohol when I was a baby.
Well, we bruh, yeah, we shout out to that person because I don't know what you're talking about. Much, hey, rest in power too, brother. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I would go around telling folks that story.
No. So we love this man.
Love
Okay.
to death.
Rest in power.
At 3? Okay.
Well, because
He
we.
gave you a good, didn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But no.
burn.
But so.
They give you this bill, but you know they gonna get the baby.
So it's another thing. No, so real. So this is my opinion. At one point in history, this in the '90s, it was just different. It just wasn't.
Bill got rid of worms.
It just-
You get that baby a bill, the worms gonna.
You know how this. You just sitting there chilling with granddaddy.
Chilling with granddad.
Yeah, man, granddaddy was different, man. It was cool.
He just hit different.
And when you
That's
Yeah.
she give you coffee.
the east side.
It is what it is. It is what it
Why
is.
don't you drink coffee no more?
But yeah, that's cool. But I know what you're talking about. But getting back, so would you share alcohol with your child or you gonna wait till you get grown, like 21? Then
No,
we.
I just said I would. That's what I.
Well, you said I thought you said taste it. I ain't even gonna sit
Yeah,
down and actually.
I ain't gonna sit down and like mix up a whole
Y'all
drink.
gonna
She
finish
can
the
have
bottle?
Okay, got you. Most of
You
them.
can do
How
that
did you
on
approach
her
that?
birthday.
How did you approach that? Because your kid's a little older and they grown. Some of them are grown now. So
Yeah.
How did you approach that?
Honestly, I
It's
for
okay.
them to try with me because I'm gonna give them the right advice. And again, that's that. If you already know what it does and you have the effect, then when you get out in the world, you're not gonna lose your shit. Because again, I have a daughter. I only have one daughter, and she's in college. So that's her first party. I was like, "Did you drink?" And she was like, "Yes." I said, "You didn't leave the drink nowhere." She was like, "Responsible. She knows not to drink and drive." Like, and it's like that. It's a slippery slope. We're not supposed to do it, but we're supposed to be our kids' first teachers. So honestly, it's like you can't tell me I'm supposed to be my kid first teacher, but certain things are off the limit as their parent to teach them, because I can teach her how to do it responsibly. Too much anything is not a good thing.
Yeah.
So if you teach them responsibly and they already know how it feels, I don't have to worry about her going to a party and just losing her shit or putting her drink down and somebody putting some shit in it, then now we got to deal with the fact that she's been sexually assaulted and she's shutting down in life. So you are your kid's first teacher in anything, and the world is going to say it's bad to do that. But if I don't teach them the right way, who will?
Gotcha. All right, another quick question. When it comes to like curfews, would it be a time with like, hey, make sure you're home by this time? Let's say 16, because they may be working.
Well, I think it's going to be situational. Because if they're working and don't get off until 11, you can't expect her home by 10.
So we're not.
If
I'm
she
just.
out on a date with a boyfriend, needs to be home before the street lights come on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was playing.
Like 6 now.
But go ahead. So
I'm kidding.
let's say she going out with this. Well, let's say boyfriend. Just out. You let her go out with her female friends. They go somewhere. Curfew.
I would say between 10 and 10:30. You don't need to be out past that because ain't nothing but the freaks and geeks out that late.
Moso, what did you do for your children?
I am a free spirit parent. I swear to God, and it's not making me feel bad, but it's telling me I just really don't be hard on my kids. Because again, if you got to the point that you went out and say maybe everything in store at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I understand if I'm going out that late, I'm 10, 30, 11 o'clock, I'm still having fun. I'm still having fun.
But you grown.
I understand that. But what they're going to is kid associated. It's something dealing with their school. Again, I know. I guess I'm just I'm just gonna let them do.
No, but I understand what you're saying because that's why I just said it.
Yeah.
It depends.
It's situational. Like if
she out with some little boy by herself, no, she needs
So
to be back at home by
take the school
10:30.
aspect out of it. Let's say it's just like mom, dad, or I'm going out with such and such group of people, whatever, and we gonna go here.
Well, then it's like I feel maybe after everything is over, I give you maybe 30 minutes to do what you need to do and then head on home. Mm-hmm. Like I don't have a specific time. Like let me know what you're going on, and then it's like, cause that's me wanting you to understand, to know when enough is enough. But if I feel like you haven't got it, then that's as an adult I will call you, be like, hey, what you doing? And I ain't being mad. What you doing? And then okay, cause again, you can lose track of time when you're having fun. Mm-hmm. So as a parent, I've let you enjoy yourself. The light ain't went off. That okay, it's time. Let me hit your. Hey, come on home. Oh, okay.
AK, when you be daddy, what daddy gonna
Father,
say
what time do
when
I
that time come for you? They say they 15,
You better
16.
have your motherfucking ass in the house. Don't let me go to sleep and you ain't got your ass in the house.
So what's the time? What's called 15, 16-year-old? Like boom.
You had about 10.
Okay. Because that's why I'm gonna say.
Maybe 9, depending on. I don't give a damn. You better make sure.
I say 10. I say 10.
Father, yes, Father.
I say 10. But that's just me personally.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming with this, because now when I was raising my children,
Yeah,
certain,
do it like the old folks used to say.
because at the house,
Come in before I lay down. This motherfucker don't get locked out. You get
do they have bedtimes? Did they have bedtimes? No, yes, no. Because
I stopped bedtimes a long time ago.
You gotta train them.
It was stressing me out, telling you gotta be to bed at 9:30, and I hear you in there. Go to sleep.
well, so not necessarily go sleep, just lay it down. Because like I said, my children now, even my oldest, she was 17, laying down at 9:30. Now you didn't have to go to sleep, but you just had to be. Because me personally, as an adult, I really wanted adult time. Like I want to be able to walk around the house, not saying in a certain form or fashion, but I want to be able to have Not well. I mean, we shut that part of the house down.
Always.
But the fact of the matter is,
As soon as I get through the door.
if I'm just out, let's say at the time when I was married to their mother, we just had time to ourselves because now the kids have been taken care of throughout. Homework's done, dinner's been fed. Showers, everybody's clean.
Say I'm a bad mom.
No. You're not saying you're a bad mom.
I said my haters gonna say I'm a bad mom.
No, fuck them. But I'm saying, so that's why I did what I did.
My child knows already because, like I said, I am put my face next to the dictionary definition of a single parent.
Say less. I was like, where's she going with this?
Dictionary definition
But my face next falls. Go ahead.
of what a single parent is. Like, it is just me. Like, on a serious tip, it's just me.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't get a lot of free
Yes, ma'am.
time away from the kid. It doesn't happen. It's rare. So she knows she has a bedtime because her bedtime is my me time. And even on the weekends, there is you ain't got to go to sleep, but you got to go to bed.
Will that carry on to when she gets 16, 17, like 16-ish? Or you can kind of like ease up and say, you know what, just lay down whenever. I'm going to bed. I don't care if you stay
No,
up.
I'm still probably send her to the room, and it's probably going to be the same weekend. You ain't got to go to sleep, but you got to go to bed. Because I need my time. I don't get it. I don't get to share her. She ain't going nowhere on every other weekend and one day out the week. Like, there is none of that. There never will be. So I will take advantage of any opportunity that I have to have me time. Because that's just as important as quality time with her.
What about language?
Absolutely no cussing. Absolutely. And you better be glad I let you say lying butt.
Because that's how grandma was.
You better be glad I let you say lying
tell the
butt.
story.
You gotta say
Tell the story.
Absolutely and booty. Absolutely no cussing. That's when ain't no.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So even the free spirited mama.
Even a free spirit mama, I feel like now if I did give you the pass to cuss, it's because my mama did it for me, but this one when I was grown. When somebody pissed me off to the highest point of festivity,
Yes, ma'am.
my mama would give me the pass, but absolutely.
Or let's say something happened in school and they had to explain what took place. They may
You
be
better
able to.
say the letters.
Oh, okay. So even then they can't even
You
say.
better say the
So let's just say
motherfucking
this to me. What did they say? They can't say exactly
I'm
what was
giving
said.
Presley a pass to cuss in front of me. She also slipped up and did it one day. I took her to a basketball game. That was her first time in her face.
Was she cheering on?
No, she was talking to her little friend and she forgot I was there.
Oh, okay.
And it slipped. And I looked in her, if she was white, she would have been red. She looked like she was terrified. She's in middle school, y'all. We was cussing in middle school. Now, is she allowed to do it in front of me?
I was cussing in elementary.
Me, I was too as well. But I'm saying as far as allowing it.
It is expected for her to be doing that. Now, is she allowed to do it in front of me? Hell no.
Gotcha.
Do I know she do it? Yes.
Now, I have had slip ups and I didn't get mad. I told him, okay, I see what you be doing. He was like, because he doesn't call me mama, he calls me Mun.
Okay.
And so he was like, Mun, I said, I just see what you be doing in school. Okay. I don't get like the slip ups. I can't, because again, I go to the games and in the background, I hear a whole bunch of motherfucking bitch. And I had one little kid say, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, baby, you is not my child. That's what you want to do with your life. So, like, at school, they do cuss.
Of course.
But, man, you just sitting and chilling, you was like, Mun, let me tell you what this little nigga
I just jacked a little motherfucker up yesterday. I don't even know who kid he was.
Oh.
They cursed at you?
No, he just like, we were playing, like, we was on some, we went to this, like, adventure park.
Yeah.
He went to jump on one of the jump places.
Nah, look. So it's like we playing the game and shit.
Uh-huh.
And, it's a shooting game and shit.
Say less.
And so he looking like. So I said, "What you want to say, little man?" He said, "I'm thugging." I said, "You what?" He said, "I'm thugging." I grabbed him by his head and just grabbed his whole fucking head and put him down like this, and then I grabbed him and picked him up. I said, "Hey, this the one thing you don't want to do is sit here and tell me that you fucking thugging." I said, "You need to learn some new words. Get your ass home."
He complied. Most definitely. Sometimes I'm gonna talk to my daddy. This nigga just touched me.
Bring them. They was like they had a whole little birthday crew and like,
I got you.
This girl here with, And the girl that was with him, I don't know if she their cousin. So she like, yeah, let them know you from the north. I wanted to slap the shit out of her. If I hit women, I would have. I'm like, what the fuck you mean y'all from the north? That makes no fucking sense. He's fucking.
So speaking about discipline, I'm glad I'll go. That would be my next thing. If any, she may be a good child where whippings didn't really have to come into account. But when is it? Or maybe she was. But do we still get that belt, take care of
It
business?
depends on the level of the offense. I've had to pull my belt out of time.
What you saying? Because in today's time.
No, it just depends on what it is. Now, for the most part, she can get away with me just popping off. And
When do you think? Go ahead. Did you spare the rod?
No, I whooped ass.
Okay, good. No.
But I hadn't had to whoop ass in years because the two youngest ones
Yes, ma'am.
have so much sense where we can sit down and have this conversation and they change their actions. Like my youngest one, I probably hadn't had to whoop him since elementary. He finna go to high school, and I mean like probably 3rd or 4th grade, and because they know that they watch from the oldest one.
Gotcha.
Cause I was an ass whooping, but I give you so many warnings, and if I have to keep warning you, then I'm telling you I'm no longer warning you. Yeah, let's go talk to. I had something. I was like, gonna make everything better.
So,
but I whoop it. I have a certain way. I don't just be.
Of course.
Well, not
and what it is, what it is.
I used to be old school.
Will there be a cutoff in your head? Like, okay, certain age, this probably have no effect, so I'm not gonna even do it.
Mine still do.
So 16, you gonna pull that thing out?
If the offense, it depends.
Do you think it have any effect on them?
I know it does because she doesn't get a lot of whoopings, and so she knows if she's gotten me to the point to where I'm pulling out a belt, she done fucked up big time.
Because in today's sentiment, generally speaking, they think that shouldn't even be in the process.
Any level of court. But you know what? As long as you stay mid-thigh, lower back, you are within the law.
And just give them a certain amount of licks, like the school. If you at the school can paddle my baby with a wood stick.
Well, I don't think that's still around.
Yes, it is.
Yes, the fuck it is.
You got
now you can tell them not to do it.
Yeah.
But that ain't went nowhere. If you can whoop my child and swing back
in the private sector.
No, every school.
See,
yes. You have to sign that what they did.
I know, yeah, I know you don't, but I'm saying
in there where you can tell them that you don't want them to whoop your kids, but if you don't sign that waiver and they can,
because like my
schools,
part of you don't do that shit.
Yes,
Horseman don't do it.
Typically the elementary,
not junior high.
In elementary, there is a form that they send home with your registration paperwork. With
I don't remember getting that when my kids went through elementary school.
Your ex-wife probably was signing it.
Probably, because they have them. Coming from, it wasn't that long that I worked at a public
killed
school.
off, my nigga.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that long ago that I worked at a public school. So yes.
Just rest in power.
Yeah, he killed off. He killed off, my nigga.
Ex-wife boy, not her life.
He said rest in power. Killed off.
Okay.
He just literally killed her off. But go ahead, I'm listening. Baby.
No, I'm just saying I worked at a public school. Not
Yes,
that long
ma'am.
ago, and yes, it is.
I like I said, that's new news to me.
Yes, it has to win anything. They just. But that's my thing. If you can whoop my kid with a boat paddle.
Yeah.
Why can't I whoop my own kids the same way you whoop them, minus the boat paddle? Just you, because that's what I started doing. Put your hand on the wall. I just grab them belt loops and I just do like that, like that.
I don't even drop your drawers. It's going straight to bare skin. You just
See,
do this.
here's my that's how I started long in 20-year journey of raising kids. I started off like that, but what stopped me is I whooped my oldest son, and when I got done, he had whips. Granted, he high yellow, but that did something to my soul, and I said never again.
Well, it does something to my soul every time I have to
No, I said never again bare skin. I ain't said never again no ass whooping. No. I said never again bare booty.
Yeah.
Because it like I was like you mines and I hurt you.
How can they feel it if it's not bare?
You just, again. I put whips on my child, and it just made me feel like we don't know the force that's coming behind it.
I hear you.
So it's like if I can whip you up because I'm trying to get you bare butt, I feel that's why the principal pull your pants up so it can get all the tension out them pants so you can feel it. Like and again, I ain't got no problem, but that just did something to me because I was like, I made this, and not the fact that I made him cry, not the fact that I whooped him, but this is the results of me whooping him. I whipped him up, and I couldn't do bell button no more. I couldn't do it. I still did ass whoopings, but we couldn't do no bell button.
So when that happened, and would you getting, because you were married at one point, did the daddy whoop as well?
Yeah, my thing is, even if you're not their dad, if you're contributing to my kid's life and you're a positive role model, now you absolutely have that.
Okay, I thought maybe the dynamic was
at that
daddy.
time I was just single. I went
got
from
you.
relationship to, marriage to being single. At that time, it was just me and them children.
Okay, say less. Okay, I just try to get to.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
But if you're a positive role model, I would be a fool not to let you punish my kids. And now, again, we have that talk because, again, I'm not going to let you do anything that I wouldn't do to them. But that's a talk I have with somebody. Well, I don't have that problem now. That's a talk I would always have with somebody, the level of punishment. But if I know they done something wrong, and why did I marry you if I don't trust you to handle something and tell me about it afterwards?
Yeah, that's.
I don't need like, wait, what you doing that for? Talk to me after, because I wouldn't be with you if I feel like you was gonna mistreat me.
Understood, and that'd be another conversation we can have. Because that'd be a good conversation as far as those dynamics or whatever. But anything else I may have missed that, as far as age appropriation, y'all can think about that I have not.
Social media.
Me personally, I'd rather my children not have any social media at all till they get grown, because to me, growing up through that whole puberty time and shit like that, it's just a lot of pressures in general. And I know it because we went through it ourselves. I don't think it's beneficial for a child to have social media, because back at one point, if you had homegirls or the son had a best friend, they would generally call the house phone. Mm-hmm. And like I said before on previous podcasts, you give them 15, 20 minutes to talk about what they're going to talk about, but you'll see them at school the next day anyway. So catch up. Or if they stay in the same neighborhood, they just come over and play basketball in the front yard, the backyard, whatever, and then they're good. But for me, I don't think a child needs social media. Yeah. Now, go ahead.
I've been the meanest mama in the world because I won't let her have it. Now, when she turned 13, I let her get Instagram, and the only reason why is because it's also logged in on my phone. So every little thing you do,
so what is she?
Every post you make, every message you receive, every message you sends out, it comes to my phone.
So when she is on Instagram currently, like, what is her friend? Like, what is she? Who's she following? Who's following her?
So I had to start her an Instagram account because of the modeling and acting stuff that she does.
Okay.
So she had an Instagram account long before she was able to operate an Instagram account. Okay. And it was for the purpose of business. Mm-hmm. She's a little older now, so I do let her get on, and she can kind of manage, the photos and stuff that's posted. I also very much remind her that this is still a professional account. So anything that you post on there needs to remain professional at all times.
Gotcha.
So she does know that. But as far as, and she added her little friends and stuff, and they talk and stuff, but I could go to her messages right now and pull it up. I get a notification every single time activity happens on her account. So it's heavily monitored. So I know ain't no freak shit going down.
All right, Moso, go ahead. It's okay. No, there's no wrong.
We in a world where we always in our phone. We always on social media.
Yes, ma'am.
But for me, it's not about. It was more so about, like, Arkansas. Highways, especially Highway 30, is one of the biggest highways for trafficking of kids, and a lot of these kids are lured in from social media, talking to folks that's pretending to be their age when they really grown men or some. Because as a matter of fact, I did catch some grown man trying to talk to her saying that he was 15. No, motherfucker, you my age, and I can tell. I can see the gray hair. So yeah.
Wait, he had a real picture?
I don't know if it was really him or not, but that's what the picture on the profile looked like, and that was good enough. Yes, and so, and that was when she went behind my back and downloaded one of them apps. Which one? I can't even remember which one it was. But I think it was Snapchat actually. She went and downloaded it, and what she don't know is, since you saved in my phone, when you get a new account, it's gonna pop up as a suggestion. Yeah, she got in big trouble for that one, but that's my whole thing about it. It's not that Well, I'm a little bit don't trust her. She's a normal middle school kid, but I a lot don't trust the world, and that's my big thing about it.
Go ahead and finish your thought, Moso.
I don't know, y'all. I just guess I'm just like at the point. They don't do. I guess you can say a lot of times my kids can do what they want, but it's not nothing that I wouldn't allow them to do. Cause they don't really do. Like the 13-year-old, the 14-year-old. I told him, I was like, he don't ever want to go anywhere. Like he come out, talk to me a little bit, go back in. So it's like what they're allowed, what they do without my permission is nothing that I wouldn't give them permission to do. Like they ain't out here smoking and drinking and being bullies, cause that is a thing. They're not being messy at school, grade state, grade A. He's a what is the AP? I would say honors, but they don't what they call them AP student. The child's been reading since before he started school. He's been reading on the 8th grade level since he was in probably fourth grade. So it's like that's probably why I don't hover so much, because they don't give me a reason. I trust them until they do something, but I don't trust the world. So even when I give them limitations, I explain to them why. I like one thing I hate telling kids, because I hate it when my mom used to tell me, it's because I say so. That shit eats my ass. That is not an answer. Why can't you give a child a courtesy of explaining why you don't want them to do it, instead of saying, because I said so? What the fuck is that's not an answer.
I agree with that. I do tell Presley exactly why. I'm very strict when it comes to her phone privileges. Period. Minus the fact.
Well,
that
now continue to protect her. Protect her.
But I mean, her whole phone. It's locked down like Fort Knox. She can't even add folks' phone numbers without my permission.
Gotcha. So when you come to that particular milestone in your life, because I gotta get your opinion, because you're gonna get down that path eventually. How will you be when it comes to social media, when it comes to children in general?
I have no clue.
Okay, that's fair, because you don't know how you may feel different.
I don't know how my kids gonna be. You know what I mean? Like they show me that they're responsible enough. Like you know your kids.
And that's probably what happened when mine have shown me that they're responsible, that I don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
Do you think children should, this in general right now, do you think they should have social media accounts?
If they're responsible enough, it's the responsibility, it's the transparency, it's the relationship of a parent and a child. It's determined on a case-by-case basis, because every child and every relationship with their child are not the same. So it's like, now, if my kids show me that they just wild and they just with the shit, then you don't need to be on there. But if they show me they can use it responsibly, in their age group, they know about sexual predators, they know who to talk to, is only people that they know, and not to be catfished and shit like that or baited. Then, okay, we can go from there. We're gonna start light and we'll work our way into it. But if they show me that they ain't gonna listen to shit, they just rebels and fuck all that shit. We ain't gonna worry about none of that shit.
What
Matter
he
of fact,
said.
give me your phone. Like you ain't got a phone. Don't worry about it.
What he said. Yep.
That
Which
was
is
a
why
good
my
help.
child's phone is locked down so tight.
Which is why my child just, because he don't do nothing. He literally don't do anything.
And then I'm in it like
That's
all the
bad.
time. Like, your phone connected to mine, but at the same time, hey, let me see that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I do random checks on her phone. Even though it's locked down, I still do random checks on it.
Yeah.
Because kids are sneaky.
They are.
I think that pretty much covers everything I may have wanted to touch upon in regards to age appropriation, because I was watching another particular discussion with somebody else, and they touched on it briefly, and I said that'd be a good topic to have regarding, because we have children at various levels, and we have somebody who has no children currently, but you would get there one day.
What?
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Read some literature on the subject, sure.
But
oh, Lord.
say, once again, where people can find everybody, go ahead.
I believe in Plan B.
Oh, say less.
Invest in the stock.
Hey y'all, I'm Dorinda Alexander on Facebook. You can find me at Oriana_Dorinda on all other social media platforms.
Once.
I'm Moso. You can find me on TikTok at Moso82. You can find me on Instagram at Moso_82. And as I always say, if you're interested in getting locks Follow my business page and inbox me at Locks, Dress and Things LLC, where I am oh so proud to make your nappy oh so happy.
Man, I'm sorry. I just said something about Plan B, and then I got a text about Plan B.
Good luck.
Boy, gotta love Plan B. Now let me stop wishing.
Go. AK.
Who are you? That's what we're at.
I'm him.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You him.
Him.
I'm
Him
him.
is him.
That's all you got?
What Gay say? His Imperial Majesty. I'm him.
What?
Already.
Yeah, that's happening.
Okay. I got.
Well, you can find me on Facebook at AK Keaton. You can find me on Instagram at I am AK Keaton. You're not getting my Snapchat. You're not getting my TikTok. So stay out of my business.
You be on Twitter doing the real most.
I actually don't have a Twitter.
That's me.
I was lying.
Yeah, I do the most on Twitter.
Oh God.
I've never really got on the Twitter. Like,
Twitter be nasty. I sidetracked. Never mind.
Mr. Nasty Time on Mo Time. Mo finna go be exclusive with her exclusive. So
That's a beautiful thing.
breaking news. This is an exclusive.
She's shy. She don't want too much out there.
Yeah.
Clyde will say the third, AK the Phoenix.
Yeah,
Subscribe to 501 Witty. We thank you for watching thus far. Shout out to all the subscribers who have subscribed to the channel before this particular recording. And like I said, keep running those views up. We really appreciate it. Give me some feedback in the comments. Say what you're gonna say. We are ready for the smoke. But no, we out of this thing. Peace out.
Peace.